Hi everybody, this is Christy and I am putting together a video for you guys to go over the reporting in BirdEye. And I want to show you what we see at the top level, just because none of you really get to see this. You can only see reporting for your location or locations that you manage. And I thought it would be interesting to share this with you. And then over between now and the end of April, we're going to be sending out probably 2 more videos with tips and tricks on how to utilize BirdEye a little better. And then from that point forward, we'll at least be sending 1 a month. If something new pops onto our radar, then you may get 2 emails that month. I feel like it's really important to do some ongoing training for those of you that may be struggling or haven't really got into BirdEye to use it on the regular, and it really makes a huge difference if you do. Reach out with any questions. We're always happy to do training for you guys. You can also book it on our website. You just go to, the book online page and then over to reputation management and click on BirdEye training, and you can pick a time that works great for you, and we'll all hop on a Zoom and go over whatever it is you have questions about. You can do this anytime, so just know that this resource is always here at npsdesignstudio.com. All right, let's run through this reporting. So this first section, you will see some information on how people, when they find you on Google, what they're doing once they find you. So this is from your Google business profile. It also could be connected to local listings that are flooded with your complex's contact info, and then what they do. So the purple is website visits, the pink is them looking for directions to your location, and the yellow is calls. And as you can see, from March of 24 to this year, things have really changed drastically. And I would imagine before March, because we had quite a few locations completed and set up by this time, I'm sure that it was way less than this even. So it's good to see this activity. Having a Google business profile for all these locations is definitely benefiting. It's definitely a huge benefit to each location. So then here we've got a couple more reports. Here you can see review NPS by location. NPS is not me. NPS is Net Promoter Score. So this is how people, how they're talking about you basically. So the green is promoters. The green are people that are saying good things about you. The yellow is people that are kind of indifferent. And the red is people that they're called detractors, that aren't talking very nice about you. And these are, obviously we want to get everybody out of the red. Every business has some red though, so don't be too discouraged, because we're just now really a full year in, and the more you guys use BirdEye, the more you request reviews from people that are super happy to be there, the more this is going to change to be a positive. For those that aren't asking for reviews, that red could just simply be because of that. So it doesn't necessarily mean somebody left a bad review, and it doesn't mean they didn't. No judgment, but reach out if you've got questions on how to get reviews. And most of you are also automated, so as you're closing business, there's an automation to send people a review. There's also now a Google Chrome extension available for those of you that aren't connected, or even those that are, that just want to add a few people here and there easily. And I'll do another video on that. If you have questions on it immediately, just reach out. But we've got nowhere to go but up, and I love seeing that there is a lot of activity going on. Over here, This is more how it looks over time, this same information. So from March to March 24 of March 25. And you can see that a lot of things are changing and improving, and it's just a matter of, staying in front of people every month with review requests. If your location is full, but you have residents that have never left a review, you can ask them. When they pop into the office, have them scan that QR code on the flyer we gave you, and if you've misplaced that flyer, absolutely reach out and we can email it over to you immediately. This report is based on how many stars you're getting for your reviews, and as you can see, we're mostly in the green. And this can also help at the corporate level to know if there's, particular issues at a property that need to be addressed. We can look at those reviews as feedback and start addressing those issues, which I'm sure you're already doing, because I'm seeing that the green is really going up, and this is everybody combined, by the way. Then over here, it's kind of a ranking system per location, and you can see how each location is ranked with Google according to what kind of reviews they have and how many. And by what kind, I mean, 3, 4, 5 star. And overall, we have this rating. I believe we started at 3.2 a year ago, so this is really improving. We just need to get, like I keep saying, more of you getting those positive reviews, and this will just go up. My goal is to see us get up at 4 or a little above by the end of the year. Social performance. So for those of you that are using the social media, that's also helping with engaging not only your residents, but the public. The public can see those posts, and there's a lot of things we can do around social media to drive engagement and also help with filling up locations that are new, or even a location that has some empty apartments. Let me know if you want to talk about how that can be done. For those of you that are posting regularly, awesome. As you can see over here, here's some metrics on posting, and it looks like quite a few locations are really going crazy with it, and I love to see that. And this shows how many times, so impressions are how many times your social post was seen by the public, and reach is how far, reach is how many unique users, how many unique visitors there's been that have seen your posts, and total engagements are people that actually did something, liked the post, commented on the post, or shared the post. So you can see those metrics right there too. February was phenomenal. Let's get in there and do more social posting so this goes up even more. This also helps your standing on Google. So it's definitely important. If you're not sure what to talk about on social media, totally can appreciate that. And I will do a video on that, because there's tools built into the AI of the social media piece of BirdEye that can actually give you ideas and write you posts. It'll write all your holiday posts. It understands your industry, and it understands your particular location on top of that, and can write you some really brilliant posts. Then you just inject yourself into it, so it sounds like something you would send out. Huge time saver. You could sit down once a month, knock out your posts. I'll do another video on that, but reach out if you want some help with that. As far as this little bit, these are all the people that are active, that are contributing to the conversations that come into BirdEye the most. So we have a definite winner out here, 3 people that are really being super responsive. And this is important to pay attention to. I would have BirdEye either pulled up on your phone or, better yet, your laptop all day, every day. Just kind of toggle in and out of it and see if you've got any inbox notifications for your location. And you should only see your location or locations if you manage more than one or supervise more than one. This is really good to check in with. So you want to be super responsive quickly. You want to get people while they're ready to jump. And Google also is paying attention to how quick you're responding to all of those messages that come in, believe it or not. So it does matter. Like down here, we can see the median response time is 79 minutes, which isn't horrible, just a little over an hour. But the quicker you respond, the better this report starts to look. Over the last 12 months, the average was 121 minutes, and I would try to respond to people in less than an hour if possible, but I get some of you are tied up with people in your office that you're working with, and you just can't. So just do the best that you can. This report, again, is very similar to this report. Actually, it's the same report, so we'll skip that and I'll remove that report. Google profile impressions. This is how many times all location Google business profiles have popped up each month. This is kind of a really cool metric because we can see how. I would also like to see this by location, I think, because seeing everybody mixed together, these are still really impressive numbers. You know, there's 25 or 26 locations that are Trinity properties using BirdEye right now. So this is a whole lot of impressions every month for that many locations. So I'm pretty impressed. And it breaks it down by mobile and desktop users. I didn't mean to mess that up. So as you can see, most people are on mobile. This also helps us define websites. You know, we want to make sure all websites are mobile friendly for this very reason, because they're probably hopping from your Google business profile to your website. That's something that we can talk about too, or you can reach out to Carlos. Down here is the top keywords. Realistically, there's a ton of other keywords, but this is what BirdEye is reporting are top keywords. So you can also, by these keywords, kind of guesstimate which apartment complexes might be new and looking to get filled up. You know, it looks like there's a lot going on down in Texas, and I know there's other locations, like here's Mesquite. So there's a lot of keywords here. We can also fine-tune keywords. There's another place in BirdEye where we can actually put keywords that you want to rank for your complex, and I will be doing a video about that too. Anyhow, I don't want to make this any longer. 15 minutes is way too much, so I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, please reach out or book a meeting. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for your time.